Good Monday afternoon, friends. Listen, it's 4:15. We plan on eating at 5:30. I'm running behind because I decided to sort my closet and I had to run some errands, so I'm a little bit on a time crunch. We got to get this show on the road here for Elena's birthday. Y'all said you wanted to join me, so thank you. So first thing I did this morning, well, this afternoon, she wanted a cookie skillet. So that is just what it sounds like. It's chocolate chip cookies and a cast iron skillet. I secretly bought the dough. In the old days, I always had stuff to throw together, a cake or chocolate chip cookies, but since we no longer eat that way, I didn't have the stuff on hand. So I just bought the cookie dough and pressed it into my skillet and baked it. There it is. And I also got her some vanilla ice cream because that's what she wanted instead of birthday cake. So that's done and out of the way. I'm going to move that over here, out of her way. So I also prepped up some ground beef. I've got about 2.5 pounds of ground beef here that I've already fried, drained the grease. Now we're going to make a homemade marinara sauce. I got this recipe years ago on Valerie Bertinelli's show. It's super simple. I don't buy it anymore because this is just too easy. So put on this because me and marinara sauce don't usually get along. How's everybody's day? Hope it's going well. I have a fly in here. First fly of the year, and I'm gonna have to get him out of here. Anyway, we have the pasta going. The water's boiling. Salt it like the sea. Salt that water. We all don't make pasta anymore, do we? I forgot. All right, so she wanted ziti, baked ziti, so I added ziti noodles here, waiting on the water to boil. Now we're gonna make our marinara sauce. So like I said, I cooked this ground beef up. Now, I saved about a tablespoon, probably more like a teaspoon of the hamburger grease. We're gonna use one skillet. You know how I feel about dirtying up extra dishes. So, we're gonna give it a few minutes to get hot, and I'm gonna add in some garlic. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of garlic. What y'all been doing today? Listen, we had horrible storms here. I hope everybody's safe. I know Indiana got it, so all of you in Indiana, hope you're well. Kentucky, Southern Ohio, it went all the way. We had tornado. They said a tornado went through, or the tornado sirens went off in town, our little town of Greenfield, about 3 miles from here, and other towns were affected. So hopefully everybody's safe. We are safe. All I've noticed was just some downed trees around town when we went to town earlier to do chores or run errands. Same thing, chores. Tablespoon of minced garlic right in with that hamburger grease. Now I have a 28-ounce jar or can of tomato sauce. It's going to go in. All right. Then I have another can. I think I'm only going to use about half, but I'll leave some in reserve just in case. All right. I gotta grab something. Okay, to our marinara, I'm gonna add a touch of olive oil, just a little bit, because I saved a little bit of that hamburger grease. And then we're gonna add some Italian seasoning. This has salt and everything in it, so. And I always have trouble with this lid. There we go. All right, so there's that. Now, I know when she had some trouble, when I asked her what she wanted for her birthday dinner, she had trouble deciding. She was kind of like back and forth between $1 Million spaghetti and the baked ziti. And $1 Million spaghetti, if you're not familiar with it, we did that carnivore $1 Million lasagna. It has both marinara and alfredo. Did I say marinado? It has marinara and alfredo. So I'm going to surprise her And I'm going to go ahead and make a alfredo to go with it. And I'll show you what I'm going to do here in a few minutes with that. So we're going to give this a few minutes to go. I'm going to add a little bit. Actually, I'm going to taste it first. I don't do well with red sauce, but you always need to taste your food when you're cooking. And I'm not going to have enough. This is going to make any difference. It's good. Just a pinch of salt. Go. Turn it back up. I'm going to let that simmer and all of that come together for a few minutes. We're going to let the water boil. Got our ziti we're going to get put in. And I'm going to let that come together. Then we'll make the Alfredo sauce. It's a super simple Alfredo. Be right back. Okay, friends, I've given the sauce a moment to simmer. And I'm going to add about a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Our ziti is boiling, cooking in the pot. So we're going to add this cheese in. And I'm going to add the ground beef back into the sauce. Go. Never turn your back on the camera. Anyway, especially with probably the way the back of my hair looks today. I've been busy, y'all. I've been busy. Listen, I've been sorting through my closet and getting out some clothes that no longer fit and getting those bagged up, tried on things. Listen, had a lot of stuff had to go through, but it looks much better. All right. Get all of that incorporated together. Now I'm just going to keep this simmering. I'm cooking me some green beans because I'm not eating pasta. Even if I did eat carbohydrates, I'm not a pasta girl. So either way, I probably wouldn't be eating it. But anyway, so I'm fixing me some green beans. I'm going to fix me some chicken. So we're going to give all this moment to cook, the ziti and the sauce time to hang out, mingle, and we'll be back. So because this is baked ziti, it's going back in the oven. So whatever the pasta says to cook it less by about 3 minutes, I would say. You want it still a little chewy because it's going to finish off in the oven, okay? So I have it here on this is my big roasting pan. I've been getting a lot of use out of this baby. I thought I was going to put it in a baking dish, but I really think it's not enough room. So to be safe, I'm going to use the big boy here. So all we're going to do now is I'm going to add this sauce in. Right on top of those noodles. Get a steam facial while I'm at it. All right, there we go. Go back over here. I've got the heat off. Now I'm just going to mix the two together. What a pan of pasta. Ooh-wee. She is going to be one happy girl. She's not really a picky eater. She loves pasta. If she's here for dinner and we're doing carnivore, which we are, she never complains. A lot of times I'll fix her something extra so she's not just eating a steak. But she never complains. She just eats whatever we're having. Like I said, sometimes I'll fix her. She likes corn and I'll have applesauce for her. Sometimes I'll fix her a baked potato, or if she wants some mac and cheese, you know. I'm not pushing my lifestyle on her. Those are her choices. But the other day, she had a Wendy's hamburger and she picked the bun off. I said, look at you. She started laughing. I said, you're becoming carnivore. All right, look at that, friends. How delicious does that look? Now, I'm going to I reserved some pasta water just in case I needed a little bit of Needed a little bit of extra here, and I've got a little bit extra of my tomato sauce just in case. But what I'm gonna do for now, I'm not gonna do anything but allow these noodles to absorb this wonderful marinara and burger mixture. I'm just gonna let them set there. Then we're gonna go over, we're gonna use the same skillet. I'm gonna wipe it out with a paper towel, and we're gonna make a quick and easy Alfredo for the next layer of Alana's Big Ziti. All right, so I've used the same skillet. I just wiped it out with a paper towel. It's all going to the same place. A couple tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna add some minced garlic. Listen, y'all, don't be looking at my fingernails. I need to take my fingernail polish off. Me and fingernail polish just don't last long. My hands are in water too much, getting washed. Oh, so it's chipped. Just gonna give that garlic a minute there. The saute, cook. Just a quick American Alfredo sauce. I guess, you know, our version's different. Anyway, so I'm gonna add in 2 cups of heavy cream. All right. I'm gonna give that a minute to come to like a slow boil, and I'll be right back. So our heavy cream is at a slow boil. I'm just gonna add in a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Get that all worked in. And now that all of that is melted, well, pert near melted. All right, there we go. Gonna give it a try, see if it needs any salt. I'm gonna shut off the heat. There's the cuckoo clock. Gonna give it a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra garlic. I know we put in the fresh garlic, but I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder to it, since I have it laying here. All right, you can see it's starting to thicken up, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I've shut the heat off. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to sit, and then I'm gonna move you back over to the island, and we're gonna put this together. Can you hear Lola snoring? She had a big night last night. Listen, we were having that horrible storm, and she wasn't home, and we were getting worried about her. Brock went to look for her. She was chasing a rabbit in that storm. She finally came back, and she was soaking wet. She didn't catch the rabbit either. All right, so here we go. Our Alfredo's all ready. We're gonna pour all that in right on top. We're gonna spread it all around this layer here. Get it all worked in on top. She will be excited about this. So this is giving her the best of both worlds. Kind of like that. She couldn't decide which she wanted, so I'm giving her a little taste of both. Hopefully that'll be a happy birthday surprise for her. Let me tell you what, this skillet heavy with my left hand. Get all this out. I know you're all like, get a scraper, Krista. I don't like them. All right, here we go. Got all of that mixed in. I'll finish scraping it out of the skillet off camera. Y'all don't want to sit and watch me do that. Now I'm going to let this layer set for a few minutes. And we'll be right back. We're going to finish it off and put it in the oven. We're going to do the last and final step before the oven. We've got some provolone mozz mix here. We're going to put right on top. That was 1 cup. Another cup here. like about 2.5 cups. So, listen, if you are doing keto you could totally make this without the noodles. I think that would be delicious. May have to do that. All right, so there we go. And I know they do make some low-carb pastas. If that's something you do eat, that's something you could do here. All right, we're going to add the Italian seasoning to the top of the cheese. Oven set 350. I'm going to put it in the oven. It is 5 after 5. We're going to shoot for dinner about 10:30. Oh my goodness. 5:30, 20 till somewhere after 5:30. Elena gets here at 5:30, so we'll eat sometime after that. I'll come back to show you the finished product. So here we go, Elena's birthday pasta. Look at that, friends. Baked ziti is what she requested. Now listen, I'm not a pasta eater, but I want to get a little bit out. And I'm going to taste it for you. Okay, we're getting ready to eat. She's going to love it. It's delicious. I've got me some chicken thighs I just cooked in the air fryer, 18 minutes. I got me some green beans. That's what I'm eating. I've got her Texas toast, her favorite salad. And of course, a mega pan of baked ziti and her cookie. So I will take pictures later if she lets me, and I'll upload them at the end of this video. Thanks, friends, for hanging out with me, even though it's not carnivore. I'm glad you stopped by and hung out for a while. I'll see you later. Bye.